What do you expect when Igbo and Yoruba meet?
This guy said
they go rendezvous for
your hair is like your face like Peruvian. Your waist like Brazilian. They owe you 2 continents on one body.
He said I'm on your head like Peruvian.
Your waist like a Brazilian.
Nigerians.
Your toes go be from where?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wahala.
Check. Welcome. This is the number 1 comedy podcast. It's the number 1 comedy podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It is Backyardbants, and I am in the building with my nearest and dearest of friends and a special neighbor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. This is episode 130.
Wow.
We here. Road to 140.
That's how we keep. That's how we keep it. Keep short-term goals for the long-term goal. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you were checking us out on YouTube, appreciate you. Keep doing the needful. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And appreciate that. If you listen to us on Spotify, or audio podcast, Google Podcasts. Actually, Google Podcasts is leaving, but wherever you're checking us out from, Apple Podcasts, all that fun stuff, Spreaker, leave a comment, engage, and let's get to it. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am your humble and gracious.
Cheers.
Vibes, Minister.
Signing in is your man Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, the Partition Ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather. You know what's happening?
Pop.
Let's get it. Nah, let's run it back. Let's run it back.
You just ruined it for him.
Nah. Why you using mouth? They do pop. Why you don't press up?
I always use my mouth.
No. Run it back.
Where's the pew pew pew?
No. You don't fit do pew pew again. You don't fit do pew pew again. Just do shush. Do shush.
You guys are abusing this.
No, we are not
abusing the editing power.
No, it's a post.
You're abusing the post power. This is why our country doesn't move forward. Because you guys are abusing the power.
To whom power is given.
Power is demanded.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
I wear headphones.
No. That's the crown.
I wear headphones.
That's the crown.
So where are we starting from?
Just say, make I introduce myself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Vice Minister, talk to him.
Yeah, it's your man Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, the Partition Ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather. You know what's popping?
Pop.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's what it's always been. Go and check out the last 3 episodes. That's what it's always been.
Okay, let's get it.
When you say let's get it popping, then I go.
The final will be a deadly duel.
Then you say don't know.
And then you say pop. You know, see?
No, there's no pop.
So what you gonna do?
Go and watch the last 3 episodes, man, and you see how it's been done. Jesus Christ.
This is what happens when you start putting too much into your intro.
It's not as it watch.
No, it's not. It has been stable for
you need to
like
take a
10
page from
episodes.
Naza's book.
I heard Dre's intro and I was like, okay, this sound doable. Then I heard you, I was like, oh my god.
No. You got this. No, somebody has actually.
I have to go and
No. Somebody has actually beat me on intro. There's only one person that has done that.
It's not today.
Oh, not even him.
No, it's not even that.
Not even his one patch. Hey, Pretty Boy Dio. Pretty Boy Dio scattered it.
That's true.
Dio scattered it.
You guys
bro.
are Dio on this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Pretty Boy
okay.
Dio scattered it, bro. I just look at like this. For my own podcast.
Is it not expected?
No, it's yeah.
I wonder what someone like Indaboski's intro would be.
Or even, I mean, we know like someone like Odumodu, we know his own.
No, but Baho say I go one may do.
Yeah, I go like policy. I go like his own, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
See, this is what we add the pop.
You know, see.
I just let you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by a special neighbor. Before I say his name, and if you're already on YouTube, I'm sure you already know the superstar because they do have their own YouTube page, which is popping. But ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by a friend, someone I admire in this industry, someone who has put on for the culture, who has shifted and shape-shifted the game and the industry itself when it comes to the nightlife. Someone who, when you see them, we need to give them their flowers because they came into a game where they could have just stayed been doing what everybody has been doing, but they decided to say, no, let's take a stab, do something different. And it's paying off because it's an honor to work with these gentlemen. It's an honor to also have one of them in our own backyard tonight. And so, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to one of the uncles of Uncles of Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show some love for Uncle Nife.
We don't have the clapping sound.
I don't know why I never had that sound. Like it never, but we have this one.
I feel like it would be too extra.
Yeah. But if I talk to them.
Hi everyone. I go by the name of Uncle Nife. My name is Nife. I just go by Nife normally. One of the uncles of Toronto. We organize parties in Toronto. Mostly raves, Afrobeat raves. We don't like to call them parties.
Everybody say yellow.
Everybody say yellow. if Uncle Dave was seeing this, he'll be so happy. Because that's his. Anytime they're playing, Bounce by Rema. And the beginning is just looping. I'm just like Uncle Dave. Start saying yellow, and it just rouse everyone up. But we try to like keep it, rave culture. Let everyone just come and sing, dance. Enjoy themselves.
It's crazy because we've been talking about like in the last few episodes. Well, again, first of all, thank you for joining us and taking the time to come out here.
Yeah, I love to be here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. And for everybody who's watching and listening, this man took the drive. So please, I know above
when
the drive.
When you said neighbor, I was like, I took the drive here. Like 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour.
No, don't worry, you're still a neighbor. As long as you arrive here.
Anybody that comes in is a neighbor, regardless of how far you drove. But we appreciate the drive because
we appreciate the drive.
And he actually helped me set up and things, so he was here through the process.
Yeah, because
I was learning it, to be honest.
No, because he's also podcasting.
Yeah.
And it's what Bag is Bag, right?
Yeah, Bag is Bag.
Bag is Bag. So yeah, congratulations. That's a new podcast.
It's a new stuff. It's pretty hard to like let out an episode, but
why?
I'm not used to talking like front of camera or used to like maybe any media kind of thing. If you know me in our parties, I don't hype at all. I don't even try to touch the mic.
Didn't you say you guys have a YouTube? You're not.
No, but he's not even like focused on the camera. He's doing his.
I'm just DJing.
Oh, so they have DJ sets on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been hard to kind of like release that and just see how it plays out. But I'm learning a lot from.
Yeah, I watched I think it was episode 2 with the. That's what I messaged when I messaged you. I watched the episode with Tonya. Amazing episode. I think what you're doing is a different pocket. Put in, like-minded folks, people who are entrepreneurs and business aficionados in the industry.
I know it. Yes, I know it.
It's supposed to be like boom.
Imina.
I know it. Continue.
We just
It did not
started.
happen. It did not.
We just started.
It did not happen. Continue. I just say it's just familiar. I just let me.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
So business is Bag is Bag, and so you have people who are business owners, sort of entrepreneurs, kind of thing on the podcast.
No, not like I just. So Bag is Bag it was I just wanted to interview people like doing things to get like the bag. So it could be anything, like whatever career it is, and then just.
So you're going to interview Paul Stars.
That's a bag. That's a bag.
No, I just confirmed. Bag is Bag.
you see, interview
He
thief.
did say bag is bag.
Interview thief. They literally carry bags. If you interview them, they go wear ski masks.
Thief is who they catch.
Not
so
even thief.
Thief is who they catch.
before they
Fact.
catch them, I'll interview them.
They are entrepreneurs. Before you catch them,
What about Yahoo
yeah,
boys?
they move
Like
funds.
scammers.
They move funds too.
How do you
Come on.
interview anybody? Any Yahoo boy that he's interviewing and like green that he does Yahoo?
He
It's
cannot.
it's a problem.
It's a problem. That one should be caught.
No, you cannot catch them. Those are the ones that if you catch them, they won't lead you to anything. They are probably looking for fame from coming out to say they are Yahoo people.
Okay. But now, man, again, pleasure to have you on the pod. You guys, if you're looking to if you're looking to see some of the people on his platform, go check them out. You can see them and they can tell you how they get their bag. We also have a special guest here who we're not going to mention. Just know we have a special guest in the corner. When she wants to make an appearance at some point this summer, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
But appreciate you for joining us.
We're keeping the information confidential. This seems like you have the president in the back or something.
If you know, you know. If you know,
You're
you
right.
But let's get into our weekend and everything and how everybody has been. Everybody's mental is okay, doing fine. Shamsi, how's your weekend?
The sun is out. That's all I have to
The sun is not out. You're forcing the sun out.
No, I'm not forcing it.
Yeah.
The sun is out. I was
positive
driving and I could see the sunset. That tells you something.
And it's biting already. The sun is already biting.
Yeah,
it's already getting hot.
Not that much.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Sun's out, skin's out. All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
What do you call it? Sun's out, buns out.
No, not buns out.
Oh, you know the bun. No, be you. It's other people that are going to buns out.
Me, it's just legs out.
We're going to hear.
But when you reach water now, buns out too.
Oh, but that one you're supposed to be wearing it now.
Imina, how about Chelsea weekend?
Weekend was nice. So at least where she was saying sun's out, my only usher to sun's out now mowing the lawn. That was my Saturday.
I saw that lives in the suburbs.
That was our Saturday, bro. I just did push on. I see the
already.
I mowed the lawn this Saturday, bro.
Oh, that's crazy,
bro. The grass just they look me at the look am. I just know I wouldn't have time the next 2 weeks, so I'm like, let me just.
The front one or the back one?
Both.
They didn't want to get tickets.
And you know one thing I hate about this thing, when you mow is finished, there is that tough this thing, the one that carried the dandelion. It will come back up again. Once you mow it, everything look like it's flat. Pew. It be like Percy with the strip club.
That must have been a lot of work, Sha, because you guys have a big.
I know. Yeah. I imagine myself mowing like a stadium, trying to do, but my grass is not that nice. So sometimes I cut across, I try to do.
By the
time I finish, I stand back, I look at it, I don't see any of the pattern. I say mess up. But it's like therapy, and I put on headphones like this, right? So music loud, I cannot even hear the lawnmower, right? Anybody when they call me lost in the sauce, I go just the go. It's nice.
All right, cool, man. Nife, how about you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was a shit show. But yeah,
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
Let's just keep it to it was a shit show.
I totally forgot about that for a second. Shit. Yes, we have something to talk about today. I didn't have anything to talk about today.
Your weekend though.
Oh my! Okay, my weekend, I guess. But yeah,
would you be able to talk about that though?
To a certain degree. The same way I did at Shakir.
Industry personnel.
just give us one little spicy thing for the reels, please.
What?
For the reel, for the IG reel, to get the people in.
So before we move on, so apart from the shittiness, anything else happened over the weekend?
No, not really. It was mostly resting. I went to buy Crocs for my dad.
Oh, that's cute.
Like your dad is here, or
no? He's in Nigeria.
And so why Crocs?
I feel like, in Nigeria, they're always wearing all these flat palms.
Yeah.
And I feel like your attitude would be a little bit better if you wear something. Not that his attitude. But like, he's one less angry person in Nigeria.
Because you're not in pain.
Angry because those palms are where you're walking.
Yeah, they hurt.
The back of your
So I'm helping the country.
You know what? After you buy, I'll buy for my
1 feet at a time.
I'll buy for my mom. My mom is the next person that needs Crocs.
Which color?
Yes.
So I got
the reason
black.
why they buy the Crocs.
You went straight, just kept it simple.
Keep it simple.
She did that.
No, because
Oh, she has one.
No, that one she needs to another one because that one is, you know, like you get used to something.
Get the platform one. So she has
the one that you that one that platform.
That one's too high now.
I want her to see above her enemies.
Ew, unbelievable.
No, because Nigeria, it's not like your attitude angry. Like the heat can just make you angry. Like it's not like you're just an angry person. The weather will just make you angry for no reason, and you cannot be. So yeah.
You know the funny thing, my mama carried the slippers come. my mom came with those slippers. So I look at what, and her own is heavy. Her own is heavy.
Like the palms?
Yeah, these regular slippers. These regular the one where they be like this. Yeah. What's that? It's this one. If they get this pew, that's that type. And it's heavy. I'm like, how you take carry? We don't get slippers for this country. Bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good insight. My weekend. Where do I start?
Thursday.
So Thursday, I hosted
white party.
An all-white party as part of a wedding. The first time I've done something like, well, no, it's the second time I've done something like that. The first time I did that was in the Dominican. But the reason made sense for the Dominican. We're all there since
already. Okay.
Thursday, Friday. We can do something on Friday. Since we're all there. Let's get to me. Let's get, because people are coming from different parts of town.
Yeah.
And then this one was kind of like, that was the initial idea, that people coming out of town. But like, I'm like, all your guests probably know each other. At least that's what I thought. Anyways. So we hosted this all-white party. This is what I would say. When you're dealing with rich Igbo politicians, and not just rich Igbo people, rich Igbo politicians that have land.
Oh yeah.
It's a different way to deal with them. There's not, you don't do them normally. And so,
repeat.
Rich Igbo politicians that have land.
You see what I'm saying? You see it or you don't see it? R.I.P.
To the person dealing with them.
Yes.
Rich Igbo politicians
that have land. You're not forgetting that
have land.
You don't think I mean rich Igbo politician, but you don't have home.
That's a very good catch.
So, but it turned out to, we turned it around. It was one of the things that, for me, I love challenges because that's the business I'm in now. I love something to challenge me. I don't like doing the normal thing that I'm always doing. I like things that challenge me. So when I see a challenge, I get excited. And so I like to take that on. And so that was what happened. And we ended up being a very good party. And that led up to the party, to the actual wedding on Saturday. Now, when they first booked me, they told me it was 250 people that were going to be at this wedding.
It's a lie.
I pull up to the venue. I was confused at first. I was like, am I at the right place? Like, why is it big? They're like, oh, we're expecting 500 plus people.
Even your boo get your boo. Bro, so the 250 get plus ones.
Double.
plus two. Even. And then
250 families.
And then I realized that apparently people that need RSVP, they had taken them off the list.
Okay.
But they still showed up.
Even if,
I never said it was a problem because now the planners are not Nigerians. So they are not dealing with it like Nigerians. They are dealing with it like Canadians. Like, I don't have a seat for you. We're not creating this. We're not putting any table anywhere. The floor has been designed. We can't take, like, they were standing on business, which was okay until the mom starts to
feel a type of way.
Whatever. But anyways, 500 plus people. Again, I was like, I wasn't prepared for it. I would have loved to have known from the jump. And again, just dealing with more, because the white party, we did 200 plus people. And I thought, okay, maybe if all these people show up, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now I'm dealing with more rich Igbo politicians that have land. The leader of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, was there.
Peter Obi was there.
And he was not even the only special. He was not the actual special guest. There was another special guest, the king of the guy's village.
Was there.
Who gives them visa?
How did they bring all these people?
They found a way.
Like there were so many titled people, so many chiefs. What can I say about the wedding? Was great. It was just
AG Baby showed up.
AG Baby showed up. It was funny about the surprise, but
it was supposed to be a surprise.
It was supposed to be a surprise for the guests, not for the couple.
Oh.
So they paid AG.
So how does the couple is their wedding, but they want to surprise guests?
Yeah, to make you have fun now. Enjoy your wedding.
You're doing your wedding, right?
Yeah.
And you want to plan entertainment. It's okay, you have MC 1, okay, DJ 2. What else can we add?
Performer.
Giving a perform.
Yeah.
You come wedding, come concert.
No, but to be honest, what I heard is that the guy's brother's wedding, Davido performed.
Oh, wow.
So it's only right of tradition.
It's like you must bring somebody. You have to.
Bros, how's the family? Are you serious?
Now I'm trying to get to the family.
Yeah. Because they don't want.
Oh, that's that business.
What's the next one? Who's the next one?
Yeah, well, the other sons, no.
They're not it.
They go wait for Rema.
But it was a great wedding. And I think the funny thing about me is like, I feel like as a couple, if you're ever planning your wedding, if you know your audience and know who they are, you should be able to determine the kind of planners you want to deal with, right? Because again, don't get me wrong, the reason why like the families or the guests were not like eruptive or anything was they're also like bougie people.
Yeah,
they're not going to like, I guess,
go crazy.
I think the word I want to use is stoop to your level. That's the word I'm going to use. They're going to stoop to your level, you know. So they'll either go above your head or just not deal with you because, you know, it's whatever. And the planner, one of the event planners, the team members came up to me at like 9 o'clock and she's like, she's done. Like she's not having this anymore. She can't deal with this because there was so many, like they were staffed, but they were not staffed. Then like they were fully staffed, but fully staffed wasn't enough for the wedding.
They were fully staffed for 250.
And then I don't know how you book your planners and they're cut and at 10 o'clock they are done.
They leave.
They leave. So it's me and the DJ that's in charge.
They're just controlling.
They are doing the same thing they do to photographers and videographers.
Everyone was gone at 10. I felt bad for the photographer. The guy didn't eat.
Wow.
And he couldn't eat the bread because bread was hard.
Wait, there was bread.
They give bread.
Is it those round one where they bring with pasta?
With pasta. That's not with butter and
with butter and this thing. No, that one small breeze.
You know, they say giving like they'll give like bread and pepper soup in weddings now as the first appetizer.
No, I see only pepper soup. I haven't seen bread and pepper soup.
I've seen bread and pepper soup.
You've seen bread and pepper soup?
I've seen bread and pepper soup.
Bro, I've seen the.
But I think that was a baby shower. I saw that. But you see all those things. I can't eat all those things. I can't.
All right, why can't you?
Because I feel like if I'm talking to someone, my mouth is not pepper soup.
Yeah, and you're doing a lot of.
And I'm doing a lot of talking. Exactly.
Just watch your breath
from afar.
It's like, when I was like, can I ask you something? Yes. Over the loud music, you know. Again, congratulations to the beautiful couple. I think everybody knows who the couple is by this point. The wedding was lit. They had AG perform. It was a great surprise. There's a guy who I'm not afraid to tempt to his face if I see him, but he had come with a date. As soon as AG showed up, guy left his whole family. To God, you
lost all composure.
To God, you with AG.
Fanboys Club. Fanboys Club.
It was crazy, boy. Yeah. It was
wow.
It was all those funny things. But so AG came. Obviously, I had I met up with them after the party just because I knew we have a mutual connection with AG, so we connected, and then went to Lagos and Toronto's party. Shout out to the whole gang. I met Nife and Deb were there. Party was good, and then I couldn't stay long because I had to go meet up with AG's team. And then we partied at another club, and it was a long night. Is what it was. And then Sunday, I
lost your voice.
I lost my voice, but I hung out with a friend, and
a friend.
A good friend of mine. No.
Come on, man. Has he ever been a bad friend?
No, but
it's always a good friend of yours.
I say this because I don't get to do this very often. Like this guy, and I'll give him whatever. Dipo.
Mm-hmm.
He was very intentional. Like he reached out and said, "Yo, let's hang out." Like he planned it. Like, if it's a date you want to say, he planned it, booked the space, the time. Oh, that was late, so I do apologize. Well, it was nice to go out, man. It was very BROthentic, if that's the word, BROthentic. You know what I'm saying? Like it was an authentic bro hangout.
It's very hard for adults to do it these days. So I kind of like appreciate that.
Yeah, like, especially like when a guy does it, like women are. I think it's easy for women.
No, I schedule mine months in advance. Like my hangouts, my girls' stuff. Like we have to schedule them months. in advance.
I couldn't do months in advance. It has to be something like real, like.
It's rare for us to be last minute.
I think I don't know. I think I appreciate last minute, man. Because a lot can happen in that time where things change. You're not going to be in the country or whatever.
Who were we talking to? I don't know if where I was having the conversation. Somebody said they have a date like
2 months from now.
Yeah, was it you?
No.
Yeah, somebody said like 2 or 3 months from now they have it on their calendar and stuff.
Yeah, I have that too.
Forgotten,
like, are you
I've forgotten by then.
I have things happening like
if I set that kind of this in, you know how in your calendar you can set 2 alerts. Yeah. I have to put the alert 2 or 3 days before.
Yeah, I do.
So that I will not be like, okay, that is when my
I do mine 1 week before and then like a couple of days before.
Yeah. So I appreciate the guy, man. It was really nice to just chill, hang out, we spoke for hours, man. We felt like we're gossiping, man. We just catching up and everything. And you know, Imina, I challenge you, man.
No, why? What you say fuck me for? Why you say fuck me for?
Because you know what he said? He said spend money on me. That's what he said.
No. Say it with your talk to me direct. If you want to talk to me direct,
He
you don't tell me what he wants.
I just called you.
He just called me. He just saw me.
No, but
he just saw me.
You cut him off.
This is not Drake and Kendrick. Talk to me direct.
No sneak this in.
Bro, do better, man.
Do better for us.
Do better for us.
I'm included in this.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I'm included.
Don't worry, I go plan this thing for you. We go mount computer. We go play ping pong for you.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, at this point in our lives, I think you should take the time to just be intentional and hang out with your people, man. I'm gonna try and do that more now. It felt really nice, and I wanna try and do that more, man.
By the time I want intention, this one go day Caribbean.
No. Well, yeah. Not Caribbean. Just the States.
Oh, it's the States this time.
Oh, yeah.
No, August is the States. Yeah.
August is the States, yeah.
Augusto.
Like you go there
Did you put
Lagos
this
States.
in your calendar?
No,
You go there the States too, but not Lagos States.
no.
Before you say, oh, don't kick me out. Before I...
Oh, it's my calendar now.
You sure?
It's there.
How many months in advance?
I don't know.
That's like
So we
May,
can-
June, July. 4 months in advance. See?
Wow.
So we can't come and say like, oh, let's hang out this week here. Like I'm not available. You have
It
to plan.
depends. It
We have to
depends.
plan with that, yeah.
Me, it's mostly with the girls. Like if we're doing something, because based on our schedules,
But like my thing
they
is
conflict a lot.
My thing is over like I couldn't do months in advance, man. It has
This
to
is now
be.
with the boys. We know they flip. We not back flip with the. But with the
It
boys,
has
we
to
know
be like certain events. Like for example, your birthday always falls in freaking March break, so I'm never here.
yeah.
Your birthday, we always have an event that you don't want to celebrate your birthday for.
Why does it have to do with the birthday?
Why you see that's not let's
You never plan anything that has to do unless it's party.
No,
I don't want to party.
No, with the plan
It's
is-
regular. You still
What
want
do you do?
regular,
Brunch?
just regular. No.
Hangouts.
Where
is
there's
it?
that? I don't know, but it's
See,
planning.
they don't send text. They don't say text. They don't say anything.
Oh, we don't-
Yeah.
we do
but
now.
then they expect me to show up. How am I
we do
supposed to show
now.
up?
We do now.
Why would you plan it?
Well, yeah. Plan it.
Oh, flip it on me now.
Yeah.
No,
Do better.
Do better. Chelsea.
no, you do better.
You be planning with your other friends. I forgot you have friends on this side.
I don't plan it.
You know, see,
Oh, but you
Just plan
should
it.
take a page out of their book and plan it.
I'm okay.
the last time,
Oh,
the last time we planned bowling, everybody we reached. Where were you?
I
yeah.
couldn't make it.
I see. We planned that one.
We planned that one.
And it was not a party.
It was a hangout with the guys.
We did not flip flop.
Speaking of Shemzy,
Yeah.
Is it
hold
call
on,
out
hold on.
Shemsi
Hold
Monday?
on. You know, the last time I said I called Shemzy,
Yeah.
and I agree the time was past a certain time.
Yeah.
It was like 10, 11.
You're gonna say that one?
Hold on. She didn't answer.
He has the worst timing. It's not my fault. You have the worst timing.
Okay, you call Shemzy at 10. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a question. You call Shemzy at like 10, 11, right? For the first time, and she didn't pick up, and she was hanging out.
Sound do not disturb.
So no disturb.
yeah.
And you find out that she was,
Hanging out with who?
that's whoever they go. That's fine. And then
Not
she,
your friends?
and she said that's bad time to call. If you're not going to call her the next time, what time would you
Is
then
a
call
good
her?
time.
What time would you call her?
9.
So if I call 10, pick, I go call 9 or 9:30.
Okay, what time would you call?
It's 9. I'm going with 9.
I called 8 o'clock.
You do better. You're a better man than me. You're a better man than
I'm
me.
going to be proactive today.
You're a better man than me. Why did you not pick?
Hold on.
At the movies.
You said movies as she was the last time I called at 10 o'clock.
So when is a good time to call? So next time now, if you call 6, you not say you are at dinner table.
When you call me right after work, 4:30, 5 o'clock, I pick up every time. You can't say no.
Hey.
You can't say no.
Here.
Every time when I'm driving home, if you call me,
what
I'll
I was
answer.
saying, the time I called you is the same time I called you the last time I called. Like the same period was the weekend. So obviously after work is what?
Yeah, weekend it can be like 5 p.m. Weekend you can extend the time. Yeah.
But it wasn't the
But
weekend when
it
you
was the
called me.
same. It was the same It was just so deja vu for me. It was like, well, I guess we're here. Like now.
You know, he literally texted me. He's like, unfriend me immediately. I'm like,
how can I not reach you?
it's not my fault that every time you call me, I'm at the movies.
Why? Did you build a cinema?
I enjoy watching movies.
I think I'd have been less pissed if she said it was like the Speedwagon or Wonderland or
Same
something.
movie again.
It's the same movie.
You run it back. Now it look like you just.
Do I need to take a
Jay's
picture
going to
and
call,
show you
let's
that I'm
go to the
actually at the
cinema.
I'm
movie?
not saying that. I just felt like you'd have
So
said
what
something
now?
else. Give me a different excuse. Let me know that at least.
So you want me to lie?
That's your prerogative. I'll ask you to like twist the truth.
Isn't that the same thing?
Kai.
How often do you go to the
Anytime. See, I enjoy watching movies. Anytime there's a good movie coming out, I'm watching it. And if it's really that good, I'll watch it with 2 different groups.
Yeah.
Like I'll rewatch it. So for example, like Dune 2, I watched it twice, I think. Yeah. Once with my friends and once with like my mom and
what
my
did you watch
brother.
yesterday?
The Challenger.
What did you watch when I called you last time?
What do you mean yesterday?
Last time I called you.
Yeah, the Challenger.
No, before this
before
one. The
the
previous one.
Dune.
Okay.
Dune 2.
Why did you say what challengers twice? I know it's back.
When
to
are you
back.
going to go see the Fall Guy?
I don't know if
Just
I'm going
came
to
out this
watch
weekend.
it.
Why not? It seems like it'd be nice.
It
Was it
has
the Ryan
to-
Gosling?
Yeah, that one.
All right, well, you guys can't
It's
name
not
any
the kind of
names.
movie that I would watch it at the theater.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I have to choose my movies that I go to the theater for.
And you like movies.
Is a better movie to watch in a theater than Challengers, though?
No,
Yes.
Wait.
Challengers is tennis.
it's not tennis. That's how you know you didn't even read or take the time to understand the movie.
No,
before
I
you got
did.
them and say-
I did. I understood, but it's not a theater feeling type of movie.
It is.
No.
Yeah. It's because you like action. You like poo, 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 pew, pew, pew everywhere.
That's actually all I'm
Yeah.
going to watch.
Yeah, that's actually what I got to watch.
Why would they have all these?
I think since Avengers, cinema has kind of like lost me.
Yeah, to be honest. It's like what the
Wait,
sound
But that's the
system
thing.
is
That's
similar
not my preference.
So you also hear people cry.
Like it has to be like
loudspeaker.
it has to be like really good for me to go and spend money at the movies. If it's like something that's not going to interest me, I'll wait for it to come out and I'll watch it at home.
Backyardbants.
Like how we veered off, like, and you remember that it was wedding, like we went to movies and then came.
It's my job.
Always have to put it back.
Is it the heavy
He's the only one
head
that
that wears
keeps
the headphones?
On this line, the head that wears the headphones.
We had to come back to his weekend was a shit show.
I will get there gradually. So, Nife, I wanted to start, man. DJing. How did that start for you?
DJing. If I look back, like when I was in year 2 undergrad,
What
that
university
was
did you
the
go to?
first Bowen University.
Oh.
Yeah, Bowen. It
Where
was-
they play
So you're a Japi.
What's that? What's
A
Jack?
Japi.
What's Jackwi?
So that Japa from Nigeria.
Very Japanese. So
So what year did you move to Canada?
2017.
That's
so
crazy.
I've been here for 7 years.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay.
But like looking back, DJ like undergrad, that was the first time I kind of played with virtual DJ, but I didn't really take it serious. Then I watched the movie Step Up 3 and I saw that there was
As a
this
Vire
girl.
movie.
Yeah, there was this girl that was DJing with iPad, and I was like, if I ever have an iPad, I'm using it to DJ. Then I got an iPad in like 2011, downloaded the software and was DJing. Then one time Uncle Debo came to my house. He hadn't started DJing at
So you
all.
guys know way back as Nigeria.
I know my brother knows him because they went to the same school. I know him because we grew up in the same city, Abuja, but we never hung out in Abuja. But I just know of him. And then I met. Then he moved beside me. He's my neighbor, and so he came to my house one time, and then he saw the DJ software and he started playing with it. And I was like, bro, you're doing a really good job. And it's like, that's how he is. That's how he is. If he just sees the software, he can like figure it out quickly.
It's
Like,
giving scammer
It's
vibes.
giving, it's giving savants.
Why can't you just say it's giving genius vibes or something? Why do you have to automatically go to it's giving scammer vibes?
They can
Yo,
press
the
computer quickly.
vibe that you're
press
feeling and the
computer
vibe that
quickly.
I'm feeling there's different. If you're feeling genius, feel it. If I'm feeling scammer, let me feel it. In the words of Davido, then go feel it.
They go feel it. He's a product of the streets. You're a product of the academia.
Oh god.
Yeah, and so Debo was playing with it, and he was like, I'm and just from there, it's like I'm going to take this up, and then he started learning how to DJ, and then he went on and started doing gigs, like just putting himself out there. And so when he said putting himself out there, and I saw that I was DJ, I'm like, oh shit, this thing is cool. Like those time he played in Lagos, in Toronto, and he killed the crowd. He killed them. Like everyone was sweating. He was sweating, and I was just observing. I'm like, this is really cool. I should learn, and then I just just studied what he was doing. This was like 2022, like fall to the end of the year.
Yeah. And
then in December, I installed my own software too, and then started learning. There was time he had a gig, and then he put me on because just show what I was like learning. Then I just from there on learning on my own, him just teaching me like, how to count beats, because a lot of DJing is just counting beats 1, 2, 3, 4, and from there.
That's why I stopped DJing. They told me I have to be counting beats. I'm saying, wait, I'm trying to find the music. Yeah, I'm also counting the
to make the transition.
No, I know about the counting 1, 2, 3, 4, switch 1, 2. I know about the whole counting thing.
Yeah, almost here.
No, calm down.
There's a button for that.
I believe you do a good job.
No, I the reason why I can't be a DJ is because I don't have the ability, the will to play songs that everybody that people should be dancing to. I want to play what I want to play. Right, which is a skill that I don't like. I don't like, the thing is, I don't listen to like a lot of this like mainstream songs. Like if you listen to me in the car when I'm driving or Imina, we don't play like,
we don't play.
Over my sister will complain like, why are you playing these songs? Like
they play 0 of the songs.
I kind of felt it when we were in a mild afro. They were like, not Nigerians, like too many Nigerians. So like switch it up.
And ultimately, you guys also support me. Like working with you guys support me because you guys don't do that as well. You guys play everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me, it's even like I don't even play like party songs. Right? I'm in the very low tempo, whatever. That's my pocket, and I can't play that at the club. Everybody will sleep. So I really can't be a DJ. Like if I'm going to be a DJ, it's one of those things like when Idris Elba done everything in his life. Then he starts becoming a DJ. Or Shaquille O'Neal has done everything he needs to do in his life.
Just go and enter.
But speaking of DJ, Imina used to be a DJ with his phone.
I used to do that. I had the virtual DJ.
Like when you said the iPad thing, I remember back in the day, all these house parties, Imina will come with one Bluetooth speaker.
I'll go. after some time they'll kick me out because the ones they want to bubble to, I don't have it. Like you said, I don't have the trending one.
Imina was good at playing Flavor and
I know back in the day, like screens were smaller. Like
I
was really
I like pushing that.
He used to carry this Bluetooth speaker with him to the party. You set up your corner.
Actually go every house party where they go, they carry and go.
That kind of thing, they come and ask you for a request, you blow the person.
I tell you, because they call them. Now as I look them, they search them. They there. They call another one. They there. After 3 requests, they don't hate me.
This is how you know if that is playing. Just hear, you pick up your we get it down. Everybody pick up your this year.
That's the lesson when they eat after go. Before you know it, I now started doing YouTube. If I now carry my computer, if it's a place I can take my computer, then I'll be using the DJ and I'll also be using YouTube. So if they make any requests, I'll search it on YouTube and be putting it. I was DJing with YouTube.
The only reason why I didn't go far because I refuse to carry DJ bag. I'm flooding me now.
No, even me, I cannot. It's taxing.
But I want to learn the skill just to learn it. But like I don't see myself like I love the role I play. I love to be cohesive with other DJs. That's me. But that doesn't mean I can still suggest songs. I can always suggest songs here and there. That's all right. But yeah, so
you gave me a song suggestion. But
that
I remember.
Yeah. So started
quite before you. How many uncles are there?
There are 2 uncles, but to us, everybody is an uncle.
The question is officially how many? There's 2.
Okay.
Unofficially, I'm an uncle as well.
There are many uncles. There are many uncles. You can just, this. I'll give you the application form.
Sign up
uncle's application form, UAF.
So you started DJ technically 2017, just playing around.
2023 full time, like from January. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So he's dabbling in 2017.
Yeah, just last year. And it was my birthday that I used as the testing ground. So no pressure. I was like, okay, Uncle Debo, you just support me, but I'll just play what I've been practicing and then I just use that.
So
Impressive.
So, boy, you've known about it since 2017-ish. Like,
Since 2013, 14.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. And you think Debo has been DJing since when?
It was 2022
2020. Oh.
summer. 2022 summer.
Oh.
And I want to make this very clear because you've been DJing for a year or close to a year.
Yeah.
A year and some change, if anything. Debo, 2 years,
2 years.
and some change.
Yeah.
But I say this to say the impact you guys have made within that short frame. It's hard for somebody to believe you've been doing it only for that.
That's for sure.
That short amount of
That's
time.
for sure.
And that's
The way you guys control a large crowd, like people that start that are doing that 2 years, if they're doing anything, they're looking for small venues where if they fuck up, it's only 50 people that know. But you guys are taking 300, 500 capacity venues. I was having a conversation with these guys over the weekend, and somebody said, I think it was Nife or Debo, we just want to do a small event, small 350 people. I say, small
350 is small.
350. Come on, but no, I just wanted to point that out, man. That is impressive.
It's impressive, man.
That is impressive, man. It might not sound like that to you guys, but doing this for as long as I've been doing this, that is impressive, man. Hats off to you guys.
Thank you.
So,
Keep pushing the envelope.
how did Uncles of Toronto come about?
Uncles of Toronto. Uncle Debo was around. So Uncle Debo, like, he was looking for a DJ name and he did not want DJ Debo or anything. And then I think he said people had been calling him Uncle Debo. So he just like,
Can I ask a parents question? It's because of his haircut.
he's an uncle. Shots fired.
Sunshine.
Boom, boom, boom. You're supposed to like gunshots.
Sunshine. In the use enough Vaseline.
Yeah.
No, I said that to say I also join him. No, it's not. I also join him. He's just ahead of the curve.
By the time you go join her, you gonna become uncle times 2. You go join her.
It was like grand uncle, and then we just have Uncle Dre. But, they've been calling him Uncle. So he was Uncle 2022, and then Uncle Debo, using Uncle Debo as his DJ name. Right. And then it was in my house and we're discussing, and he had like issues with just how, not really issues per se, but he just wanted a better way of like organizing parties and like how the party scene is, focusing solely on like the guests, making sure the guest experience is as mad as possible. And so it was like, he wants to start doing his own, he wants to start doing his own parties and stuff. And then I was also like learning how to DJ, and I'm like, oh, if you are Uncle Debo and I come Uncle Nife, then he just popped like, we're Uncles of Toronto, and is U of T, and it rhymes with like University of Toronto.
Uncles of Toronto. See, acronym.
It was just like, and we just went with it, and U of T.
I love the name firstly, and I resonate with you guys because when I was also doing the whole, because we in the entertainment industry, we have to come up with these names and stuff. And I hated the name MC Dre with a passion. I don't think anybody hated that name more than me. I'd rather just go by Dre. And then obviously I couldn't go by Mr. Dre because it was just very, very like popular. Like it was very popular. And obviously I've had abbreviations here and there as we go, but I couldn't do. I hate it when people call me MC Dre. I hate it so much so that somebody did a whole event and they did like a book thing. They did like a whole magazine, whatever, and they put MC Dre. I was just tossing any magazine I saw. I was just tossing it in the trash. I'm like, nobody can take this home. My name is not MC Dre, but I get the whole branding thing because it's longevity. Do you see yourself going as for me anyways, do I see myself going as MC Dre when I'm 50? No. But I also like the name Uncles of Toronto because there's this like idea that when we get older, we can't be going to party, right? Whatever. But I feel like when it's not like an Uncles of Toronto thing, you being an uncle, as a real life uncle, you kind of resonate as an older gentleman or as an older woman, that you guys might not even be reflecting that age per se, but
there's people your own generation, they're going to be there.
That reflecting that age that, well, 30 and pushing, but these guys are like real good DJs and they're still throwing bomb-ass events. I want to go out to these events. So it sort of helps you set up your demographic for people who identify the name Uncles of Toronto. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy at some point, during the summer, one faction came up with Aunties of Toronto.
Aunties of the Six or something like that.
Which summer?
Last summer.
Until
But I don't think they're like that, but like there was a movement like that.
Yeah.
to what? To create parties.
More like not parties, more like mingling stuff, like stuff that aunties would,
Like brunch vibes.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you can tell that it's like there's no way they cannot say that didn't come from
they weren't
influenced by Uncles of Toronto. So, big ups to you guys. What was the first event you guys put out?
The first was Afro R&B 2023 February. So Debo just came from Nigeria.
No, I just
that was this year. So the first one, Debo just came from Nigeria. And if you go to Nigeria, you get inspiration for music.
Yeah.
That was even when like the team was hitting that if we come back to Toronto, we are bringing this music back. And so Debo just went to meet like a event space and just told them that, can I use your space? Let me know your package. And then he just went for the deal real quick. And then he just started advertising that he's throwing an event. So he wanted to just do it like alone and then throw the event and then bring people. But then he was now like, okay, since I was learning, he's going to add me. And then he put me as DJ Nife. So I wasn't even like uncles then. And, from there on, like, I just opened for him. He played most of the night. It was, like his show. I opened and then the working relationship was very good. And so just that's when like, we kept it like uncles, started branding as uncles.
Okay. Nice.
So the one I came to, the one we went to. That was the second
part 2. Yeah,
that was part 2.
Part 2.
See that one? It was tons to the point that I was afraid for the floor.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed it. The floor was
the way
shaking.
it was shaking.
That's an Uncle Debo effect because Uncle Debo played in Kisa on my birthday this year.
Yeah.
And Kisa was shaking. I think they were scared first because it's kind of like the rave energy that we want to.
Yeah, because people are jumping around
and singing and. So the floor was shaking and I was scared that they were now played City Boys. I was like, Debo, how about do you want to bring this floor down? Like, he played City Boys and I'm like,
oh yeah.
When he now like, oh yeah, okay, I just moved to this side because if this floor is going to fall today, it's not.
The second one, boom, boom. Oh my god.
Nah.
Yeah, but
the singing was nice too. Like
it was really good because
the singing along and everybody knowing the words and like knowing when to stop. For people to sing and continue knowing the lyrics. It was like a good fun energy.
Exactly. And there was a time when it's like you can notice people that didn't grow up with the good music.
Yeah.
You can notice, you can just see them.
The difference of generations.
Look at now.
You don't know the lyrics.
You people are
like, you don't know the song.
Of young little baby.
Yeah. Like,
you don't know what it is when we are singing. Everybody know
with so much passion.
I don't know. Gonga song go switch from Oyibo throwback to English to Niger throwback to
and there was no pause in between. We went from this one to this one.
We were just singing, bro. Like see me, Michael, Dre. We are just going like this. Everybody, we did do our own show for
this man was singing on the stage. And
he was singing on the stage and
he's pointing at us.
We were in the zone, right?
Sweet,
it was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, it was a good vibes.
More of that energy.
No, that's what we need, to be honest, because like a lot of clubs, we've talked about it in a couple of episodes, is just sit down and drink, right? There's sometimes you just want to go out, just either sing your hearts out or dance your hearts out, sweat it and go home, right? That's what we want to come out to do.
But there's no places like this anymore.
Not come out and start feeling like we're now old and
or you have to break the bank.
Now that break the bank.
Just come sing with enjoy the music with your people and
or even you break the bank but you're still sitting in the corner because you're not vibing.
You're not vibing.
Music is
with
not
the
good,
music.
Yeah.
The bank will now really feel like it broke
because you're gonna go home depressed. You're like,
because why you're there and the music is good, everybody's working their business. You are seeing zero. The account is just they do alarm.
It's like Afro R&B. At least you spent money, but like you danced.
Like I was upset when we tried to get shot at one point. They said the bar is closed. We're like, we don't even know. We were upset. So, although we're not breaking bad, but the bank was crippling, right? So the bank was open. But you now feel upset, like I just needed one more shot, bro. This is getting more ginger. Get me, right? So things like that is really nice. You guys should.
So I want to kind of like go like sort of trajectory, right? So I connected with you guys. I think it was your first How Far.
Yeah, the Jackpot.
That's when I performed, but like I started talking to you guys from first Alpha because I know I was talking to Debo about venue capacity at the point in time. So I don't even think your first parties before that were on Instagram because I'm going to your Instagram. How far is the first event on Instagram actually? So obviously you guys did that at Clinton's, right?
Clinton's,
and that's like maybe 200 capacity or whatever. I think just a little bit.
Yeah, they're about
200.
Max.
And you guys sold that out. And then you guys went from that. I think next one was Jackpot.
Yeah.
And then that was Revival. Why? Like, so people will stay at the same venue for like at least another few events. You guys decided,
Run once, two, the third one.
I feel like they probably just saw the vibe. They're like, I'm feeling it. I think it could go bigger. Let's just make it move
That's
right now.
That's a crazy move, man.
That's a crazy
It was kind of like it was a very risky move, and I'm not going to position like maybe we took the risk and then it paid off. It wasn't that. We're so scared. Like the first set of weeks that the tickets dropped, like it wasn't moving.
Yeah, but
then
Nigerians.
Yeah,
man.
okay, yeah. Last minute, very last minute, and then we now got info that Obi's house was happening that day, and Obi's house is a big thing in Lagos.
Yeah.
So the Obi's house was happening that day, and we're like, oh, I just messaged him, like, well, fucked, man. Just forget it. They was like, we're done. And the tickets kept rolling in, and then Jerk and Jollof too was the same weekend.
Yeah.
So it was.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that day.
Yeah.
So it was and we just waited till the last week, and then people started buying, and most people at the door, and then it was packed, and I just felt that people were looking for that energy.
Yeah, exactly. I remember telling Debo because I know Debo. I talked to Debo about the events. Like we touched base here and go, and I remember him saying like, "Yo, man, the event is we did." He doesn't say we did. I was like, "Yeah, don't worry, man. Like people are looking for something else to do." And people come out and just trust the process. And again, you guys did that, and then you guys rolled on with dance. And again, the way you guys sort of like brand yourself, like dance tells people that hey,
We're about the dance.
we're coming with dance. Afro R&B, yo, we're gonna play Afro beats. We're also getting some R&B pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives you that yo, this is where you're coming for kind of thing. So I love that about that. Sorry. And then you guys started with the How Far.
Yeah,
right.
How Far.
So explain to me why the name How Far.
So How Far came from How Far Spring. Yeah. And How Far Spring was like, it's like Hello Spring, but
Like,
in Nigerian.
Yeah, is that How Far like?
Yeah, that was me, but they were mostly actually comes up. They and my brother are always the ones
Coming up with
the names. Yeah, they're actually very good with that. They can just bounce, and they come up with names. But Hello Spring, How Far Spring was me, and then we're like, How Far is kind of like a good they was not like how far is a good way to say like hello to cities, and wanted to go to different cities. We can just say how far the city, like how far Windsor, how far Ottawa, how far Kitchener. And so we're planning to do that. Going to a new city is actually is a lot of work because you need people on ground. If you're not on ground, like it's actually hard. And the people on ground, it's not that they're not willing to help you, but they have other things to do.
Yeah,
for sure. They have other things to do. For sure. It's hard going to another city and doing promo in another city is hard again because you
have
don't
to
know
are
the
not
people.
there. You don't know,
territory,
you don't know the people.
Yeah.
And they have the people they are, even if they are saying it, they are just skeptical. Like, who are these ones?
Before we get into how far, it's popped in my head. You guys did a party at Park Cathedral.
Yeah.
That was
dance.
Who came up with the shirt and tie concept?
They were
wore shirt and tie.
Shirt and tie.
they were. Wait for the upcoming outfits. They are more coming. Bro.
Wow.
No, I have
It's
to
the fact that they actually like
yeah.
you think out every part of it.
Rufus of a party, they'll just wear their t-shirt that says Uncles.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I love that they stay on brand. But it was funny because I didn't go to that party because I had a different event that same day. I was supposed to come for that party, but I had another event that weekend. And I just saw the videos. I was like, why are these guys wearing
Shirt and tie.
It's no hot. It was like a summer party, man. But I resonate with you on how far because before you guys started doing that, the only other person, and I stand corrected because I said this on a different podcast, and I said I don't think anybody else done this. And the only reason why I said that I don't think anybody else done this is because they did how many cities with Cloud9? Cloud9 was Hamilton, Toronto, Ottawa,
Waterloo,
and Waterloo. So 4 cities. Oshawa. So 5 cities.
5 cities, yeah.
Hamilton, Toronto, Oshawa, Waterloo, and Ottawa.
Ottawa.
So AJ Styles back in the day with Bachelor's Entertainment, Ready Fresh, they did a party called Cloud9, and they took it all around Ontario for the most part, so 5 cities. And then you guys have come along with How Far. You guys have done Toronto, Windsor, and the infamous Vancouver.
And the very
Vancouver.
Great.
But no, before we get into what had happened, I think we need to push that culture where we're cutting across boundaries, doing events in other places. Like we did Backyardbants, the live show in Calgary. Not an easy thing to do in the winter.
No. Were you guys outside? Were you
No way.
in my backyard?
No.
It was a snowstorm.
It was a snowstorm. So
We had to catch a flight while the snowstorm was happening.
Oh, that's where your the Flair airline took off.
yeah.
That one.
I remember that.
I'm still gonna tell that joke again. Yes, exactly that experience. That's where that joke comes
And
from.
I was the one that couldn't leave because my airline was not their airline.
I was gonna cancel Jet Jelly before she reached there.
Yeah, and even they're like, no, we're not doing this.
Flair, it would be like, I just their slogan can be like Flair airline under any weather.
Any which way we go.
And I think something we need to push more in terms of that collaborative, in a collaborative sense, because how do we grow? How do we grow outside our own markets? It's by going to other cities and putting on these shows. Like, we did Calgary. We obviously want to do more. It's just, again, the process is tedious. Like, I don't blame anybody for not doing it. But I also think you have to try. Like, at least try. Like, let the effort be there that you tried. In terms of just building relationships. Because, again, the world is a small place, right? And you don't even know people that you know in other cities. It's crazy because, like, when I did, obviously I met a bunch of people who have found the podcast because of the Shaka episode.
Hey, are you serious?
No, it's clear
People
that
like drama.
People like gist. But I met someone who knew my sister at the wedding as well, and it was just like, it was crazy connecting with people and stuff.
Backyardbants.
Yeah. So recently, Uncles of Toronto have a party called How Far. It's a 2-city, as we say, Imina, Tupac event. It's a project.
It's a Tupac project.
Tupac project. Toronto is happening May 31st. So if you haven't got your tickets, go get your tickets to that party. But before that, we're supposed to have the one in Vancouver, which took place, right? But they weren't able to go due to weather constraints. So walk me through your day, because I'm sure Deba has a different how his own day went. But you walk me through your own day.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's why it was a shit show.
Yeah, that's why my weekend was a shit show, and it started from Thursday. So we're planning How Far, doing promo in the city, talking with people, and then people seeing Toronto energy, and they were like, bring new music for us, bring Afrobeat rave, new vibes and stuff. And so we're planning it, and then on Thursday night, we've already booked our tickets, Air Canada tickets. I don't even want to say their name because but I have to say it for this story. But we booked our Air Canada tickets, and like maybe 4 weeks before the show, maybe my brother even did 5 weeks before, and then on the day off, they told us that the flight was delayed by 1 hour. So we're supposed to take off at 10, and they told us we're going to take off by 11. And so we're going to the airport, and on our way to the airport, when we entered the Up Express, we're already on Up Express, and then one of the guys that was going to, because we're 4, me, Debo, my brother, and another guy named Coyote, and so 4 of us were going. And so Coyote just told us that they've canceled the flight, and we're like, no, it's a lie. It's not possible. And he showed us, and we checked our emails, and they canceled the flight. And we're like, oh shit, what are we going to do? Now say, wait 30 minutes, we'll reschedule you. When we reach Union, we're on TTC when we got that, sorry. And then when we reached the Up Express, then we now got that they booked us on another flight that was maybe 5 minutes earlier, and they changed the planes. So they changed the planes, to a smaller plane, to a smaller plane. Do that. Yeah. So apparently that's a thing. So we were newbies to it, and they got us. So you suckers will get you today. Economy basic people.
No refund, no nothing. You're screwed.
You economy basic people. And so they told us that we had a new flight, smaller plane, and then we got to the airport. when we entered Pearson Airport, they told us that the flight was cancelled again. That we should wait for 30 minutes to rebook us.
And they will rebook you the next day.
We're like, what's going on? Like, why is Air Canada like this? But we're like, okay, we still have some because this was Thursday night.
Yeah.
We still have, the event was on Friday night. We still have like a whole day.
Yeah,
whichever which way we would make it there. And so they booked.
Wait, this was Thursday night.
Thursday night
still.
What?
So we're in the airport Thursday night, and went to the counter to kind of like tell them that, see, we have to be in Vancouver. We have this show. We have this. We even started telling them we have to be in Vancouver by 12 noon. But it was in night that they should just figure out what they need to do. Some other people came. They figured them out on different flights, and so we started explaining for them, and we're explaining with composure, and they were just taking us for granted. There was time the attendant there was even angry at us, and we're like, what's going on? Then I lost composure, and I started changing it for them, and started not really shouting at them, but being very serious. Then they now like, okay, we'll figure out, we'll find what to do. And they didn't even want to give us hotel. We're like, okay, even if we have to stay, you have to give us hotel since you've cancelled our flight. You have to give us a hotel and stuff. And they were like, no, we can only give you meal voucher and a taxi voucher.
See, that's stupid meal voucher.
Because technically you're still home, so you can go back home.
So we started saying we're from Ottawa.
That's good.
And we're like, you're going to give us a cab to Ottawa tonight. If it's a cab you want to, if it's a taxi voucher you want to give us. And so we're complaining, and they kind of like left us there. Then we got information that they booked us on another flight routing through Calgary, but the next day on Friday. So we'll go to Calgary, and then from Calgary we'll then go to Vancouver. And we're like, okay, but we didn't have the guarantee that
you're gonna get on.
Yeah, the flight was gonna take off. And so we told them to just, after arguing with them, Debo went to go and meet another guy. We were there for like an hour 40 minutes in the airport. Debo went to meet another guy and just explained to him, and then that guy came after the manager and the attendant there told us that there's nothing they could do. Maybe like an assistant manager came and was like, okay, we can figure out something. And so they gave us, we're 4, they gave us 2 rooms to share, 2 in each, and they gave us the meal voucher. And so we went to the hotel. And I can't remember when, maybe it was the morning on Friday, they said that the flight was cancelled again. It was cancelled. I'm like, what is going on? Are we going to reach this Vancouver like this? And so they now told us that, okay, we're routing through Montreal. They booked my brother they booked me, Debo, and the other guy, Coyote, on flight through Montreal, and they booked my brother on a flight through Winnipeg. And so we're like, okay, they delayed the flight again and said it was delayed by 30 minutes. And we're like, there's something fishy. This is same playbook from yesterday, but we'll go with the flow. Wow. And so the flight to Montreal, my brother, we're in the airport the next day. My brother went to Winnipeg. It was just him, and then we went to Montreal to transit. And so when we reached Montreal, they're even warming us up with text messages that your flight to Vancouver is connecting. Go to gate this, your flight to Vancouver. And, we got to we flew from Toronto to Montreal. Toronto to Montreal is just like 40 minutes thereabout. If you would cancel a flight, would you allow me? It's just 40 minutes. You would know in 40 minutes if a flight is going to take off, or if a flight is going to take off. And they allowed us to leave from Toronto to Montreal, still prepping us that flight is going to take off. And when we now got to Montreal, me, Debo, and Coyote were walking to the gate. Something was looking suspicious. We looked and we didn't see any plane there. We're like, We just went there, and then the guy told us that the flight has been cancelled. Then Air Canada texted us that the flight has been cancelled. And I was like, I just put my hand on my head there, because that was our last resort. This was Friday afternoon. I was like, okay, what can we just do now? Just figure out the situation, damage control, maybe try and call them there that we can't come, send email to people. I remember I had to download all the list of attendees, copy everybody one by one, email them. And Debo had to shoot a video in the airport. So it was just, I don't know what Air Canada, I think they are running it. Can I say anything? I don't think I can say.
You can.
Okay. I think they are running a scam. it's. I don't think.
Just add allegedly to it before they come and sue you.
Allegedly,
it look like
allegedly is scam because like how do you book people on flights that they don't intend to take off? It was weird, and I learned a thing or two about them, and right now if anyone cancels my flight, I'm just give me my hotel and food voucher, not even wasting. I know this. Don't argue with me whether what I can get or not. Just give
Once
me
you
my.
spend money on your ticket, you can ask for it. You can ask for it. They have to give it to you.
Because my thing was when you guys had posted on Friday, right? I was like, shit, this is why I would like to go a day early or two if I could.
Yeah.
And then you're not saying you tried to actually go
early.
a day early. You made it as far as Montreal.
Just one more.
I would have lost it. I think I would have lost it.
I do like we already lost faith in Air Canada, so it was we just put our hand on our head, went to the side, and what would we do? Like call Vancouver, But my brother actually made it to Vancouver through Winnipeg, and do you know why? He had economy flex. So every economic basic. So I think what they do is if you're on economy basic, they can just treat you anyhow and they can
because you
shop
didn't
you
spend the
and
money.
Flex.
But economy flex, they can.
This is why I always say spend money on cheap airline. They don't have it. They have everything to lose. Air Canada has nothing to lose.
Wait, what you say? Spend money on cheap airline.
Like not like spend money, but like cheap airlines are the way to go. Man.
Yeah. That's the other ones are now too pompous. Too pompous.
Because what was this? It was they cited weather, right? Was it weather? They
said maintenance and they said operational issues, but that flight wasn't there. Like there was no flight coming. It was even bad that, the flight that my brother was supposed to use back from Vancouver to Toronto, because it was we booked from Thursday night to Saturday afternoon, back Saturday afternoon. And the flight that we booked from Vancouver back to Toronto, at first they showed that the incoming flight was coming from Seoul, Korea. And, later, mid-air, or somewhere it changed that it's coming from Toronto, and it was like
it's giving Nigerian airspace.
No, that just means that the one coming from Seoul is very delayed and it's not going to make it on time. So they're picking any other flight in mid-air that is already incoming, and they're just going to use that flight to go. So if it's already coming from Toronto and it's going to get there at the same time, they'll just use that flight instead, and then the Seoul one put it for something else.
So go ahead.
Their operation is so
messed up.
It's so messed up because everything they did, all the cancellations and booking hotels for us and on all the rides and everything is way more expensive than this flight ticket. So you are running at a loss per person. Why are you doing this?
But the thing is, I don't think it's everybody that claims those benefits after cancellation. I think that's another thing too. Maybe up to half or less than half that will get those. A lot of people will just be like, oh, they canceled my flight. They are probably they are probably comfortable, or they are probably still in their car or something, and they will just drive back. A lot of people don't. Me, given that I haven't been on a lot of flight, I'll probably be like, if I start fighting, they might just read through that I don't know what's happening. So I think a lot of people probably don't claim those.
Me, the only thing I can always suggest is like anytime I have a few gigs out of town this year, if I'm going the day before, I try, with weddings, it's hard to go the day before because no one wants to pay for your hotel an extra night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I always say, put me on the first flight. And you guys know this.
Yeah.
I will be like I've done an event where I went from your party. This was last year,
and he caught a flight.
Actually,
he slept
twice.
at the airport.
Yeah, this year you did it.
This year and Jackpot last year, from your party, I went straight to the airport. After R&B, I actually had a few hours. So I went home to go and shower, but I didn't sleep. I went back to the airport. I don't play because man, I can't miss my flight. Man. I can't miss flight.
If you miss this flight, there's nobody emceeing this wedding.
I think there's that flight.
I know the crazy thing because with you guys go to Vancouver, there's still a 3 hour if you get there 10 p.m. Toronto time, it's still 7 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Vancouver time. So man, that's crazy, man. Man, you guys tried, man. Because I was like, okay, maybe next time take a day early, but they went a day early. Maybe next time go in the morning.
The morning of the day early. It's actually
how, being that your names were on this, how are you feeling?
how we're feeling, I mean, we felt like the disappointment of, not being able to be there. But in terms of how we're feeling, I don't think we didn't feel too bad because it was, beyond our control. And, we could, just pinpoint the blame on something. So it was kind of easy for us. Yeah.
Do you think that that's because you guys are older? Let me tell you why. Because I could relate with you guys personally from a receiving standpoint. Where I don't know if you remember this, but we had booked for 2 comedians to come to my show in February.
If I could remember.
Oh yeah.
And they couldn't come because of flight issues. And now I can't tell if they're lying or not lying, because I know one of them knows how to miss his flights. That one is a professional flight misser.
We had a chronic misser.
But the other one, it doesn't miss. So but they come from 2 different places. And I had bought these tickets. I had an event in Ottawa, so I drove from Ottawa back the next day to make sure I catch these guys' flight. So I go there at the airport in the morning. These guys went, and I know what I suffered to get to the airport.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the coldest day in February. I remember taking my car to the wash, to the car wash. Biggest mistake I'd done, because
It dirty bag.
the soap froze on the car.
Yeah.
So I was driving on the highway, my car looked like rainbow. Get to the airport, I'm waiting. These guys then tell me, oh, we didn't make the flight. They've rebooked. They kept rebooking. So this was my first big event that I was doing. Yeah. First big comedy event I was doing. I was bringing comedians from the States. And we kept trying to, I rebooked flights so many times. I was running at a loss.
Oh yeah.
And when they now said they were not able to come, I was on the phone when they were like, oh, we're not coming. And then we used to break news on Instagram. It wasn't Instagram. It was Twitter. We used to break news on.
Yeah.
I cried. I personally cried.
Yeah, it can be.
Because we had sold out.
It's the pressure.
People were already there. I was like,
That was backstage, bro. They
I was like,
sweat, they come up for head.
I was like, worst case scenario, we'll delay the show. But these guys are like, they're not coming. Hey! I was like, and then, as he said, heavy's the head. Where's the crowd? I had to go and break the news
to
everybody. Kudos to some people, they stayed. Obviously, I understood why people left. But we had a backup plan ready to go, whatever. But that was not what I wanted to happen. And so I could just imagine you guys, obviously, so I'm on the receiving end, but imagine you guys not being able to make a show and people are expecting you guys, and maybe if I'm older, maybe I've handled it a little bit differently. But then, man, I don't know, man. I just couldn't face anybody after that, man. I felt like a failure for a while. Again, the good that came out of it is I'm very close with those guys. But that day, I'll never forget that day in a hurry, man. And then when we were planning our show in Calgary, we had to make because we were going the day before, and it was an evening flight as well, and it was a storm, and I refused to. This one was just giving weather update. I refused to listen to any kind of weather update, and that's the one. And that's what
I was getting, because I flew on Air Canada too.
Oh yeah.
So my flight was on Air Canada too. So we were on the same flight. So I'm looking at weather update. I know this company. They're quick to cancel these things. But they're like, we're still going. I'm
she
like,
kept
okay.
asking us,
Next thing
did
you
they
know,
cancel your flight? No.
I'm like,
they
they canceled mine before the storm even got crazy.
Like we were on the wrong way.
Yeah.
They cleared the snow. We were still on
Twice.
the wrong way. They cleared the snow.
They were
They cleared it twice before they left.
When we were taking over,
I woke up in the morning. Me and my dad had to, was it 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning? We had to shovel the driveway so he can drop me off at the airport. So 4 or 5 in the morning, we're shoveling. These people, I'm texting this one to say I'm on my way, and I'm on standby. So I still don't know whether I got my ticket or not. Then I get to the airport and it's a long security line because there's delays. And because of the storm, people rescheduling their flights, everybody going at the same time. This is the earliest flight.
The mornings are crazy.
But it also, I kept praying. I'm like, I'm going to miss this flight. Because the way it's looking, I'm not going to make it through the security. But the flight kept delaying. So I was happy, but not happy, because I'm like, if it keeps delaying, is it going to cancel or not? Am I going to make it or not? But I finally made it through the security. And I actually made the flight. People were like,
It's crazy, man. Because we are not rich. In Jesus' name, we want to be rich. And we'll reach one day. We're not rich yet. But when we're trying to just grow as, it's we're trying to move the needle forward. And then obviously people are looking at you too. People are waiting to see you fail.
Yeah.
Right? And so when this doesn't happen, it's not like, you see why I don't do these things. You see why? No, that's not how it should be looked at. You know what I'm saying?
And the amount of like, you know, like Odumodi say, we put our blood on this. The amount of blood you put in it, like it would actually, the work that you've put into it, it would. I see where that crowd actually just came from.
Hey, good. I can't forget that in a hurry, man. Like I think what was I was looking at all my peers who had like come out to support me and everything. I just know if I just broke down in the dark.
He already normally any events that
he's already stressed.
Any event that day off. He's already way too stressed. Everything.
The day of before anything starts, he just goes. He goes to Imina or he comes to me.
Yeah,
take care of it.
We just
whatever
know
comes.
He's gonna be
take care of it. Handle it.
Imagine that normal day stress now accompanied with uncertainties.
Anything that can happen will happen.
You won't even imagine the things that happen to every show that we've had. There's always something that happens. Always.
I have two rules for me now. If I'm booking an artist from abroad, you have to come at least maybe 2 days before.
Yeah.
Or it's a summer event. I don't play with the weather anymore.
We had Ashake 1 week. 1 week before a show.
They know
that one killed me.
The fans
Ashake was now riding skateboard around
Backyardbants.
So, hey, you DJing so far, what's your best event you've done? You think you've done?
Best event,
like personally, as in what you think you liked. Your set.
No, my events. I always like my events because it's under my control. I'm always because if I'm not comfortable, I actually like it's easy for me to just like do nonsense. But I think the best I did a 16-year-old birthday, maybe last Sunday, and it was just very interesting because I went to different areas, different music. Like the Gen Z will come, play Daily by Ice Spice. Then the millennials will come and say, give us new Afrobeats. Another person will come and say, give us old Afrobeats. Then the parents come and be like, give us Wasiu. So I don't know if you know Wasiu. Wasiu is like
that's Fuji,
Fuji, like it's like olden days, like Nigerian music, and like it's like the drums and percussions and very heavy. And so I was just dabbling in different
eras.
So go from Ice Spice, then enter sometimes enter R&B, then
it shocked me. Say the request for Ishakila Jelly where their parents they around.
Right,
they don't care. 16 years old, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
And they will even sing it in front of the parents. And next thing you know, they'll turn and give you the little shake of the.
This is not a
that was a good one because it was just going into different places and I mixed everything like very well. Captured different, when I was playing for the Gen Z people, captured them, they danced to all their trap rap songs. Captured the millennials to captured like the Gen X, then also captured the baby boomers. Like I just captured everybody at different portions of the party. So it was
But was he not throwing the vibe you're trying to create? Like, it's like, because now you are tailor stitching, right? It's stitching the sounds. Like the request for this one, the request for this one. Like, how were you able to still make the party kind of cohesive if they are bringing too many stitches from up and down?
So it's just another thing that I learned. So and this and that. So DJing is hard. I will agree now. I will agree because it's just looking at the crowd. So when millennials are like tired,
right?
When you're like winning them off, then like weaning off their type of music, then you just
move on to the next.
Move on to the other one.
Generation.
Like high low type
like
thing.
Bring these ones to dance.
Yeah,
send these ones to sit.
If I see that the Gen Zs are like standing up, or they come and request for something that maybe they are ready to like dance, you give them that.
You
one
give them what they
want. So you have to study there's a lot of looking at the crowd.
Before you DJ, what's your process like?
Hey, I just good here. I just good here.
You don't do no like.
Actually, I used to have like the I'll be overthinking it a little bit. Like it's just the initial stage fright, but it's like, oh, welcome. I've recognized that you are here. This stage fright, and then just go ahead and do what you want to do. But I used to have a little like, oh shit, I hope I don't fuck up today.
How do you know which song to start with, like for an event? Because like when they introduce you and they're like,
what to start with? I mostly start with songs that I can test with to test my sound. That's what I do. Yeah.
So you don't really care the vibe of the people. It's more about your sound.
No. So it's I have to look at what maybe the previous DJ. So one thing we do, Uncles of Toronto, we don't like stopping the flow.
Okay.
So personally, I've now become accustomed to not stopping the flow. So even if another DJ that I don't know, like he's playing something, I'll just take his current hype. BPM, the current type of music, just start with that and then go. So I'll just pick what like one of the first songs I see on that BPM and that is good, and then just go from there.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What was the DJ starter pack?
What's the DJ starter pack? Let me see. Backpack.
The backpack.
Your backpack, laptop as usual, laptop stand, all the cords. Like all the cords.
Don't rely on the venue to give you the cords.
All the cords, you have all the cords, all the, all the jacks. You have everything.
All the jacks, yes.
Yeah.
Headphones.
Headphones. Long and equate subscription.
Charger for your computer.
Yeah, and charger for other people in the venue. Because people come and be asking you for charger, like, I don't work here. Like, but I just keep some because it's kind of like
customer service.
It's customer service.
It goes beyond DJ.
They like you a bit more if you give them charger. They're like, okay, you can charge. Don't worry, you can charge your phone here. And my extension, like you get like
your own extension. So yes,
extension box is another thing. Like you have like maybe like 2 or 3. So if it's full, like if people come to charge, you can just extend and give them some more.
What's the craziest sort of, I guess, request you received while DJing, or what's the craziest thing you've seen as a DJ at a club as you are DJing?
That's a tough one. Craziest thing. That's a tough one. But the craziest request. I think some of the crazy requests are when maybe you're at BPM of like 130 and someone come and request a song of like maybe like 80 and like, bro,
you're going from like let's jump to
come on, like and so that's maybe some of the crazy requests I get. I'm trying to remember any crazy experience.
One that I had recently, not recently, but last year, someone, like, I was emceeing a party, and you can be thinking when I'm asking, so I was emceeing a party, and then I was wearing a shirt, and this girl was wearing the same shirt, and she's like, yo, can we take a picture? I feel like we're twins. So that was cool. That was cool. I took that.
Maybe crazy experiences. Someone came to touch the wheel. Yeah. I was like,
doesn't that trigger you?
I was like this. I was like,
squeeze fist.
Get out of here. Like
Alrighty. Well, the other thing that we're going to talk about now is this game, which, by the way, again, he's not just a DJ. He's not just also a 9-to-5er. He's also a creator, an inventor. And he runs this, what would you even call it? Like, what's the word for you guys? Game owners? Is that what it is?
Entertainment?
I mean, it's an entrepreneurship thing, but he created a game called Cardtegories. I had the opportunity to go check out I call it a soft launch. That's what I've been calling people. With another collaborative team effort with Let's Jaye, which was a successful event, by the way. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
I had fun. Again, I came a little bit late because I was a busy day for me, but I showed up. That's the most important thing, and it looked like we were having a lot of fun. And it's funny when they say Nigerians don't take things to the heart. It's not competition, you know, we anything. But okay. By the time it's round 3,
categories in there.
By the time it's round 3,
so
there's always fighting and arguments.
People didn't want to leave. Everyone was making a case for a case. There was a question about protein. There was a case about
like if protein is a supplement.
Protein is a supplement. I was like, hey, people are now bringing on their degrees. I'm like, this is not bag, is bag.
And then you have people that tell you can't use Google. Yeah. It's whoever chooses you.
But when I was explaining it to them, I explained it to them as, you know, taking out the stress of having to make up categories while there's a game pack. But I feel like you can do a better explanation if you want to, and like what led to you wanting to create this game.
So I used to play card games a lot, and it kind of just stuck with me for a while that it would be easy to just create one. It would be easy to like create one, but I didn't have the idea of what to create. And I remember one time I went to Dallas and I saw like, Nigerian people like just creating stuff, or like selling the weirdest stuff. Like people were making a killing of like selling vitamin C, like just weird. And so because I'm a software engineer, and whenever I think of like something
just slide it in there.
And then I'm software engineer.
That's the undergrad he was talking about.
Let's be breathe. Don't suffocate. You have that responsibility.
You say
that
what?
was a good one.
He said it so calmly too.
You say what?
Software engineer.
Software engineer.
What's that one?
I don't know what it is.
That sounds like friend.
He's like,
You're a bad boy.
Is that
You're a bad boy.
You're a bad boy.
that sounded like a server, like a server, like server fan.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
man.
a good one. But yeah, and when I think of like anything to build, I'm always thinking of something complicated or something very, and people are making a killing of like just selling something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fancy or have to be like something complicated. You don't have to complicate for yourself. So I then thought about like, okay, we play categories. We call it concentration in our Nigerian circle. And I was like, what if I can just put it in, instead of people thinking about like the categories to say, to make it fair, why don't I just put it in cards? And so I just I started listing out different categories. I first wanted to do 99, but it just, when you start listing out categories, more just keeps coming. And so I reached about like 200. And for the gag of it, I said, let me put one more. So it's 201 cards in the box. The name came pretty late. I forgot what I wanted to name it as, but one day I was in shower and then the name came to me like, it's categories and it's cards. So like Cardtegories. And then I went to check up so like card plus categories, merge the two names together. And one day I went to go and check, domains, if it was available, checked Instagram if it was available. And everything was available. I checked, trademarking, it was available. I'm like, this is actually just calling me. And so I just let it.
Hold on. This is trademarked?
Yeah, it's trademarked, yeah.
I don't want
Categories.
I want problems always. Tell me you have money without telling me you have money. What is this trademark say? Okay. If I see you.
If you know your shit is gonna blow, make sure to trademark it before people steal it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. If you have small 2,000, we can trademark the podcast.
No. It's about $60 for real.
No, to trademark my podcast right now. Yes.
It's 2,000.
It's around $2,000.
We should have
If
kept
you're a
that serve
sponsor
money.
out there, if you're a sponsor out there,
We should have kept just the 1 month of the serve money. You should have told me.
It's small 2,000.
Just
yeah, if you're
Well, create GoFundMe.
a little.
Invest. I'm an investor. I'm an investor.
We're saying please even.
Just
beg.
just small 2,000. Bros. How's the family?
Just so people don't steal backyardbants.
And so it's available on Amazon.
Yes, available on Amazon.
I would love to see this in stores, maybe African stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me is, and I appreciate you bringing us a pack. This was?
Yeah.
Hey,
This is the
big
backyardbants pack.
game.
It's a backyard bands. Can you go? I have marker.
Yeah.
Autograph it.
Yeah, he has to autograph it for us. Hey,
sweet.
one of a kind.
Love it.
So you guys definitely summer is near. Summer is how far summer?
He's a big games
Alpha
night.
summer, yeah.
Games day.
Yo, definitely we're gonna wear this out.
Yeah.
I love it, and we're gonna get into it. That's how we're gonna end tonight. We're gonna play a couple of cards out of this. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're very big on supporting Black businesses, and I think I have my comedy special. I think I've told you about this.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do a couple of packs, and we're gonna give it away at the comedy show.
Yeah.
Again, it's still further down the road, but that's my promise. Just to give back to the community and help support Black businesses. So
I think people will love it because it's like great for like girls' night, games nights, whatever nights you want.
I love it, man. Any way that we can support, just let us know. That's why I wanted to have you here. I know we had a story about the whole. We wanted to talk about get to know Uncle Nife, but I really wanted to push this business because it's not easy to take. Be a businessman, and I like the design of the box.
I have an idea for you.
Shoot. Let's
you
go.
should add like different types of the categories.
That's a good one. Yeah.
As in like
What do you mean?
Valentine's Day special, Christmas special,
Geography.
Adult
adult version, drink or categories or something like that.
So there is something in the corner that says
family friendly, non-family, whichever
more
one.
types of gameplay.
Yeah. So it's so the how to play is like here.
Okay, it is the how to play. Okay.
So I just put it there for my non-Nigerian folks who want to like learn more about how to play it.
Very important part here that I want to read out.
Let's hear it.
Over consumption of alcohol is dangerous. Know when to stop drinking if this game is played with alcohol.
Any
player can opt out of drinking. See, let me tell you. Back in 2017, we would use marker to close this thing. This doesn't apply to us.
I feel like he had to put it so the Canadians don't sue him.
Okay,
so he doesn't get sued.
So it seems
Bro, they
nice,
have games like Waterfall. Did they put things like that on there?
They probably do. You just don't read
I'm
it.
still yet to see
we don't read
a description for Waterfall. Like, there's no box.
There's no box for it.
We just play it. The King's Court. We just play.
You snooze, you lose. You snooze, you drink. Drink responsibly. It's crazy.
But before we get out of here, and if I did ask, as a DJ man, how is it navigating relationships? How is it with the ladies?
That's how you want to finish.
I kind of
snooze, you lose.
Perfect. I mostly snooze, but I mostly snooze, but I snooze in the sense that I just it's hard. Like I tell people around, it's hard for me to. I don't know how to like multitask. So if I'm DJing, it took a long time for me to get off Serato face. And Serato face is you're just looking at your laptop and not looking at the audience. And so that it took a while for me to like learn that and like look at the audience and play. But so I don't look around. If people come beside me, I'm like.
But like,
I don't even look at them.
So I get that part, but do ladies like hit you as for like, well, that's Uncle Nife. DMs are popping like.
I'm on the wrong side of this DJ thing. I'm on the wrong side.
After a good set like this, you now step back small. You now see somebody coming to dance on you and think.
I've had that like a few times. People just
how do you
come
react
to dance
that?
with you.
If they just randomly come and show up.
If they come dance with me, it's kind of a bad behavior, but I just like move, and so it feels sort of disrespectful to the girl. Lady. I just move.
No, it's not disrespectful. He's working.
It's not disrespectful.
But I'm working.
The same thing.
I've actually told
boundaries. Yeah.
Yes, boundaries.
I've told someone that please, can you just give me space? Like, can you?
The guy's like, yo,
Baby, come down.
Backyard Bants.
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a game of categories. There's a website, right?
Yeah. There's a
Oh, that's dope.
It's
under
the QR
progress.
code, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the QR code. I thought the QR code would take you to the Amazon link.
No, it will take you to actually how to play because I have like 5 types of gameplay. But the funny thing is, I've had 5 types of gameplay, but anytime I take this somewhere and it's a games night, they always play differently. Like people just work with what they have and they play it different. Like I went somewhere and someone was doing it as a team competition. Whoever says a category first. I went somewhere and people were sharing the cards. So like if you snooze, like you get a card, and then the person with the most cards at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's typically how we play with the cards.
You keep the card, and whoever has the most takes it.
That reminds me of like there was actually one time the Uno guys, the people that created Uno,
they had
came out
to
and
tweet.
tweeted something like, actually, this is not how we meant. Somebody just
You can't stack a +2 on a +4.
So somebody said, please, thank you. You have done your part. We'll take it from here.
Me?
It's like, we'll take it from here.
I play house rules. Who's ever house, please decide. Who's ever's card, decide. Do we stack or do we not stack?
You've done your part. You've created it. You've put drink responsibly. We'll take it from here.
We'll take it from there. All right, so we're gonna play the easy one. Everybody's gonna pick a card, say what the category is, and then we're gonna go around. If you choke, you're out.
Yeah.
Right. So ours our own gameplay.
Somebody pick.
Snooze you out.
I think my nails don't fit in there.
Yeah.
At least I used my weapons to open.
Okay, yeah, we'll just pick from this. Let me give it a shuffle.
I like the
design.
Yeah.
You designed it yourself?
It's trippy.
I didn't design. I didn't design the pattern, but so the person gave me the pattern, and I just put it on the card.
The thing is, the more you consume alcohol, the more trippy it's gonna be.
Oh, hypnotizing! You gonna do like that?
You won't even know where
Samurai Jack. If that thing is in Samurai Jack, where they throw a coup,
and then
you'll start looking inside that card.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. So I take one card.
Yeah, pick and just what the category, and then we'll go like that. We'll go from you to Dre to
counterclockwise.
Okay. So the category is superheroes. Now mention one and then it goes.
Yeah, it goes.
Superman,
Batman,
Spider-Man,
Ant-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, your category.
I thought I was gonna lose that one.
True. Oh, no, this is exam. This is
You keep your card. You keep your card.
This is what do they call a test drive? This is test drive.
We test drive now. Somebody else take the card.
Yeah, no, but I'm still in because it's test drive.
No, it's not test drive.
No, it's test drive. How will people know what the game is about? This is the first unwrapping. Now we have unwrap.
Okay. All right. The category is Olympic sports: wrestling,
soccer,
swimming,
gymnastics,
boxing,
badminton,
tennis.
Chineke.
Good.
Back to back.
Good.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. For think twerking. No, you keep the card.
The Olympics are coming. You should know the sports.
Twerking is enter.
Yeah.
And only football.
That's true. It doesn't enter.
But they want to put twerking and gaming.
I think they are.
I think they're going to include twerking for next Olympics.
This one, 2020.
I think it's this one.
No, I think it's gaming that is going in first.
Yeah, esports.
Twerking is going for this one. Yeah?
I have no idea, man.
No, I think gaming is going in.
The category is reptiles. Snake.
Crocodile.
Frog.
No, that's amphibian.
I don't know why I thought
See, you even messed me up. I'm like, wait. Because I didn't have any other one.
That's why we're guys back to back. Come on today.
All right.
There's no way if I can come on from Toronto and come and win on our own turf.
Nah, come on. You want visa for your own games?
Hey, no pressure.
Powerhouse.
So I actually played this on my pod.
Software engineer. Yeah. Calm down.
I actually played this on my pod and I've lost every time.
So this is the first time that you might be winning.
I'm doing.
Okay.
All right. The category is public holidays. There aren't so many though. Okay. Easter Friday.
No,
it's only two of you.
It's just me and you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Oh, it's okay. I probably select another one.
Select another one.
Okay, the category is vampire movies or TV shows.
Vampire Diaries.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Twilight.
Originals.
What's the other one?
Hey, wow. He actually come win.
Let's do another quick round.
Would it be against, like, for example, let's say I say Twilight and then I say Twilight's
season 2.
No, season 2.
Another saga.
Yeah,
something like
would
that.
Would that count?
I mean,
because it's Breaking Dawn.
It could count.
I mean, it could count.
Well, you say Twilight Breaking Dawn.
You say Twilight Breaking Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay. I'll go scatter for this one. Wow. The category is shapes. Circle.
Square.
Rectangle.
Hexagon.
Rhombus. Rhombus.
No, it counts. It counts. It counts. It's the lozenge.
Pentagon.
Octagon.
Decadon.
Septagon. We are gone. We are gone. That's your own gun, though.
We're going in.
G-Wagon.
Don't kill me.
Is he right though? I don't know if he's right.
Wait, why we be right?
Septagon,
No, I'm right. Septagon. Septagon is seven
It's
sides.
seven. Yeah.
Seven sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
They see them as all polygons.
Yeah,
but
they are all
it's
polygon.
septagon
Yeah.
in
And
the
then
French way.
Octagon.
Yeah, octagon.
Okay, yeah.
Octagon is 8, right?
Yeah.
8 sides.
Okay, so Dre is out.
Dre is out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The category is streets in your city. Simcoe.
Peterborough.
Ewa Road.
There's a Peterborough Street.
I think so.
No. He's thinking so.
Let's check it.
Let's keep it going. What'd you say?
Okay, I said Ewa Road.
Tonton. But in your city.
I'm in Benin City at this point. I'm in Benin City at this point.
Oh my god.
The next one, I'll come back.
We're never gonna go through this game at this point. Oh, that's wild.
Oh my! We'll run another card. We'll see.
The category. I feel like I'm in school. The category is emotions. Happy.
Sad.
Hey!
Stop. Hey, that's an emotion.
That's not an emotion.
That's an emotion.
Hey. What is the name of the emotion? All you're just expressing the emotion.
It's
Imina, you can't play this game.
He's like,
you know what's in my head when I talk hey. I wasn't guilty. I wasn't guilty and I said, hey, he's not there.
It's not an emotion. You could have said angry.
Last round, I guess.
Okay. The category is news TV channels. News TV channels.
It goes that way.
No, I know they.
Oh, it's again
just
news. So you have to start.
Yeah, news TV channels. CNN.
CP24.
AIT.
Fox.
I got one turn.
Yeah, Fox, you say Fox. Come on, the X.
Which animal get news station?
Try.
Alright, man. This has been a fun. It's been a fun game. Nifa, again, thank you so much for dropping by. You're welcome anytime. You're part of the family.
Imina probably
this was amazing.
Top 3 songs on your rotation as a DJ.
Oh, good question.
Top 3 songs in my rotation. Songs I like going into. Moto by Lil J. I must play it. Feel Davido. And I also like Full Current. Full Current, there goes my baby. Uncle Colette.
Yeah.
Fino and
yeah,
Techno.
that's a bop.
I like that song. Yeah.
There goes my baby. Okay.
Full Current, yeah.
Full Current. I know this song.
He's gonna play them post.
Let's do that. What you call it?
Proverb of the day.
Proverb of the day.
So my proverb of the day today is: only a fool tests the depth of a river with both feet.
Say that again.
Deep.
Only a fool tests the depth of the river with both feet.
Only a fool tests the river. Think about it.
Oh, well, obviously, if you jump into it with both feet,
You know how many,
you don't know how to swim.
fools there are?
Plenty.
Yeah,
Too
many. Just take the risk.
Just boom. Diving.
Well-
they call it diving head first.
But this one is with both feet now.
And these are both feet. It don't mean feet
Head first. So you don't even use the feet. You just
use the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here. Make sure May 31st we are outside Uncles of Toronto. Special guest. I can tell them I'm gonna be hosting the event.
So let's go.
We're gonna have
one
fun.
and only host.
There's a running back.
We got a lot of special things planned for that evening, so please get your tickets. It's gonna be fun. But we're gonna get out of here, man. You guys do the needful. Support Cardtegories. Go get that. And let's get out of here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm signing out. I go by the name Mr. Dre. Shit. It's been a lovely episode. I'll see you guys on the next one. Episode 130, signing out.
130.
Vibes, Mr. Sign out for us.
Signing out from Deem's Ministry is your minister, Imina, aka the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Eagle, aka your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather. You know what? It's popping.
Pop.
Let's get it popping.
The final will be a deadly day.
Don't know.
You see, finally got it.
I know. It's when he was thinking too much about it.
Yeah. Nife, please sign up for us.
Signing out here, your Uncle Nife. See you on May 31st. Be there or be square. Get your tickets now.
Snooze, you lose.
Love it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the powerhouse of the podcast.
Back to back to back.
To back.
Three beats. It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour. Time for bed. We out.